Also here tonight, Victor Davis Hanson, senior fellow at the Hoover Institution. Victor, we should have seen this coming. They put Joe in charge of withdrawing American troops from Iraq. Remember that? 3 years later, we're back when ISIS took over. We're getting the same thing. We're going to have to go back to rescue people. We're going to go back probably to have to hit al-Qaeda or ISIS or the Taliban, except these guys are going to be armed to the teeth with night vision goggles, howitzers, Humvees, and U.S. drones.
Yeah, Joe Biden talks so tough. You remember he said he took a chain to Corn Pop and he was going to take Donald Trump behind the gym and beat him up. But I wish he was half as tough with the Taliban. He keeps saying August 31st, August 31st, August 31st. There's only one deadline, and that's when all of our people that need to come out are out. And there is no other alternative. Otherwise, Jesse, we're going to have 1,000 Bo Bergdahl scenarios coming out, popping up for the next 6 months. We know how that worked out. And let's be clear about Joe Biden. Our army was never defeated in the field by the Taliban. He surrendered, and then he ordered them to flee. We haven't done that before. And then he said, all the contractors, all the people who fed us, all the people who serviced our equipment, we're going to leave you there, and we're going to pull out the military first. They're going to flee and leave you to your own fortunes. And then he said, we've never done this before. We're going to leave $70 billion worth of equipment, and we're going to end up fighting people that look like us and are armed like us over the next few months. He gives us all the information that we don't want to know about and none that we do. It reminded me if the mayor of Chicago had said, we had a good Saturday night last weekend. We had 10,000 people that were not killed. But she doesn't tell us how many were. We want to know how many people are left there and how they're going to get out, not how many people you've taken out or NATO's taken out or any have taken out. And he can't do that. He won't say. And I think people are very patient, but they're so bewildered because this has never happened in American history. And they think, what's going on? And now they're getting angry. And I don't think he has any idea, Joe Biden does, how angry people are going to get.
He has not connected with the American people. He is totally emotionally detached from the country and from the images that we're seeing on the screen. I had people all weekend come up to me. Waters, can you believe this? Waters, I haven't had that happen since the election. And now people are coming up to me. They're just disgusted. And the images are seared into the brains of people watching. You can't hide this. This isn't like a debt ceiling debacle. This isn't IRS targeting. This isn't your typical Washington drama. This is real life. And people don't like to watch these images. They don't like to hear the voices of stranded Americans begging, crying for the commander-in-chief to save them. And the commander-in-chief comes out and says, you know what, Taliban's kind of making it tough. We've been talking to the Taliban. We talked to them all day. We've been talking to the Taliban. We don't want to hear that. We want to hear, let's get these guys out. And he's not meeting the moment.
No, I mean, everybody you talk to, they say, if we wanted to screw this up and endanger Americans, what else would we have done? They can't even imagine, well, I guess we would have surrendered to the enemy, and then we would have been humiliated, and then we would have let the enemy that never defeat us determine how we flee, and then we would give them $70 billion, but that wouldn't be enough. They want to set the deadline themselves, then we would take the military out and let the civil. They can't come up in their wildest dreams with anything more humiliating or shameful or dangerous. So they're bewildered. All of us are bewildered. We're like, it's a bad dream. We haven't woken up. We hope it's a dream, but it's reality.
I like your idea,
reality.
Victor.
Maybe it's not Joe Biden's reality.
Just tell Joe Corn Pops over there, and then he'll just get tough, and he'll start taking the fight to the Taliban. Victor Davis Hanson, thanks for joining Primetime.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.